Oh, and now we got super rich kids versus knights.
This is like a Final Four matchup for me.
What's up? You're watching HIVEMIND, the most ornate show on the internet. My name is Riley, as always, with my rich co-host, Graydon.
That's right. Filthy rich.
Today we're deciding once and for all what the best Frank Ocean song is. This is our
Frank Ocean Bracket.
32 Frank Ocean songs, only one can win, bracket style, you know how it goes. Let us know your favorite Frank Ocean song in the comments right now. Before we get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, HIVEMINDTV.com for our merch. Also head over to Cope's website, it's linked in description. We've got a bunch of merch available over there. Some of it's on the screen right now, pick something up. We also got our Patreon linked in description. It's only $5 a month. Best way you can support us. You get extra content. You get to help Grant put together the games. And we got a Cameo link if you want a special message from us, but let's get right into these songs.
Can I stop waving now?
Yes.
Okay.
So Frank's got a slightly smaller discography than the other artists we did brackets for, so we just went with 32 songs this time. First round, we hear a clip of the songs, then we just play it out from there.
Let us know your favorite Frank Ocean song and which song you think will win down in the comments section.
First matchup, we've got Lost versus Self-Control.
This is not easy for old me.
Now you're lost in the heat of it all.
Smash hit from Channel Orange.
'Cause I made you use your self-control.
One of his best like singing exhibitions. I mean, it's just crazy. It's so raw. The runs are beautiful. Keep a place for me.
This is tough for me because I feel like Lost is the favorite, but I like Self-Control more, but I'm also aware that I have a big blonde bias.
I do too.
This might be an interesting bracket for that reason. Usually
Yeah.
we have different biases.
Oh, I didn't mean by the album.
I'm going Self-Control here.
I am too.
All right, Self-Control moves on.
Grant's gonna piss his pants by the end of this.
I'm so mad already.
Yeah.
Next we got Wither versus Biking.
See me with
Wither off of Endless.
Yes.
There's a few Endless songs on this bracket, and I know a lot of people didn't listen to that as much as Frank's other work.
Right.
There's some good songs on there. Wither is not one of my favorites.
No, it's not. Everything kind of has that live recording feel to it.
Yeah, you feel the room.
Give you what you can handle. I got the grip like a handle. And I'm biking with me in my tank.
Fire track.
Featuring Jay-Z and Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah.
It's a different vibe from other Frank Ocean songs.
sure.
Like, I remember when it came out, I almost felt cheap for liking it so
Yeah.
much. I don't know, it felt like a stark contrast from what he had just done with Blonde.
Absolutely.
But I love Biking.
Yeah, biking's fire. I think biking walks here.
Biking walks. That's funny. You'd think it would ride.
That's not funny though. There are rules to comedy. Rule number 1, it's gotta be funny. Rule number 2, don't follow the rules.
Well, that's confusing. That's just straight up confusing. Like, well, the rule is to not follow the rules. I mean, oh my gosh. Talk about a brain teaser.
Rule number 3, don't talk about Fight Club.
That's definitely rule number 1, first of all. And
it's not. In comedy, it's rule number 3 because Fight Club is like a serious movie and it's not funny. And so like rule number 3 of comedy is don't talk about Fight Club because there's really no jokes to be had.
Next, we got Crack Rock versus Pink and White.
2 really good songs here.
And 3 really good drugs.
Pink and White.
Crack, Molly, cocaine.
crack rock. Cricket cap deck.
We found out in our samples game that is a Jimi Hendrix sample. The drums in that song are an old Jimi Hendrix song.
Yeah, and this song has a different feel than other songs on Channel Orange. Like,
Yeah.
I love how this song is built. It's got the little organ growl like
Yeah.
deep in the mix. I don't know. I always come back to this song.
If the sky is pink and white, if the ground is black and yellow, it's the same way.
Amazing Wiz Khalifa reference. If the ground is black and yellow.
Holy, it is a Wiz Khalifa reference. I never noticed that.
I actually can't decide between these two.
For me, it's Crack Rock by a very, very narrow margin. I think Crack Rock's just like it's a more ambitious song in terms of just the writing.
I think this is the first time I'm gonna disagree with you. I think I'm gonna go with Pink and White.
I'm taking Crack Rock.
1 Crack Rock for Grant, please.
Grant is our tiebreaker, by the way. If this
Yes.
is your first bracket you've seen, we've got Grant behind the camera. He is our tiebreaker when we disagree.
The walk that I have is straight drop.
Wait, what?
All the walk that I have is straight drop. It's purple. None of that fake shit.
Okay.
You were asking me about the lean that I had earlier. I'm telling you now, it's straight drop.
I did not ask that.
Who the fuck did then?
Next, we've got Pink Matter versus Novocaine.
Okay.
This is our first Nostalgia Ultra song.
Yes, it is.
God, giving me pleasure.
Pleasure! Wait, this is the one with Andre 3K, right?
But a knife, what a knife anyway.
That's the part I was like almost like, I know it's a Frank Ocean bracket, so you gotta pick a Frank Ocean part, but that's the part of the song that I always think of.
But a knife, what a knife anyway.
Novocaine, baby, baby.
Baby, I want you.
These are just such high quality songs going up against each other in the first round.
Yeah.
Like way more than any other bracket we've done. Even Kendrick's. And I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but like for me, Pink Matter easily here, but Novocaine's such a good song. I can't believe I'm just blowing it up like that.
I'm gonna pick Novocaine here. I like Pink Matter a lot. I love Andre on that song. But Novocaine is just like, I will remember forever the first time I heard that song.
Yeah. Where were you? What were you doing?
Don't do this.
Why? You said you'll remember forever.
It's not for everybody to know. Some memories are personal.
Oh, I didn't know you're so sensitive about it. Sorry.
I'm not sensitive about it. I'm fucking fine.
I mean, it seems like it's a touchy subject.
No, I'm literally fucking fine, okay?
Where were you?
I was visiting my ex-girlfriend in prison.
I forgot she did that.
She didn't do it.
Well, I forgot she went to prison. That part she did do. Whether she did the crime or not.
Yeah, I guess she is guilty of going to prison.
Yeah. All right, Grant, where do you fall?
Novocaine.
Let's go! I did not expect that. I'll tell you what, last week I went to a BDSM meetup in the basement of the White House. How's that for capital punishment? Next we got Thinking About You versus Slide on Me.
Damn. See, another one that seems like a convenient matchup here. Thinking About You, Slide on Me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do you not think so far ahead?
It's strange that this is like the obvious Frank Ocean song. Like it was on the radio all the time. When Channel Orange first came out, this was like the defining Frank Ocean song. But now it feels like a sleeper in this bracket.
Yeah, kind of.
Like, I feel like a lot of people would be very surprised if Thinking About You went super far in the bracket. Because like as Frank Ocean fans, it's not like a favorite amongst them.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna shock people though if it goes far, to be honest.
I mean, I love this song.
Yeah.
Like, especially in re-listening for this bracket, I've like rekindled a love with this song.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I heard it for the first time again almost, you know?
When you slide on me, you slide on me, you slide off a piece out, yeah.
A great tune too.
My favorite off of Endless.
Probably mine too.
And it's Alex G on guitar there, which a lot of Frank Ocean songs have Alex G guitar, but still, I remember listening to Endless for the first time with my friends the night it came out, and nobody knew if this was the album, like if Endless was the actual album or if it was some other project or something. And I literally was listening to that with our friend Jacob, and I said to him, I was like, that kind of sounds like Alex G playing guitar. And the only reason I had any reason to suspect that is that Frank Ocean made a list on one of his blog posts with his favorite songs of all time. It was like 100 songs, I believe, and Miss by Alex G was on there. So I knew he was an Alex G fan.
Yeah.
And then I heard this and I was like, that kind of sounds like Alex G guitar. And then it was.
Wow.
And that was like a cool moment, just like as a huge Alex G fan, and he wasn't nearly as well known as he is now. And so that was like super based. It was like crazy that Frank Ocean had Alex G on a song.
That being said, I'm going to Think About You.
Yeah, I think I have to as well. I love Slide on Me though, but I think I just would be lying to myself if I said it was a better song than Thinking About You.
Yeah.
All right, next we got White Ferrari versus Swim Good.
This isn't getting any easier.
Spending each day of the year, white Ferrari.
Gas prices.
So fucking high!
Yeah.
I can't go on my family vacation.
Kick off my shoes and swim good, and swim good.
And before Channel Orange, this was the defining Frank Ocean song.
Yeah.
Like, it would be like the Swim Good singer.
Yeah.
In any write-up about Frank Ocean, it was Swim Good was the song.
Yeah.
But it's White Ferrari for me. White Ferrari has legitimately brought me to tears before.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a person if it hasn't.
With the Beatles interpolation too.
I mean, come on.
Spending each day of the year. Next we got Lens versus Forrest Gump.
Spirits wipe me pants down, can't be embarrassed of it. I feel they smile.
Massively underrated song.
I couldn't agree more.
Especially lyrically.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's so much packed into this song if you really pay attention.
Yeah.
It is like very moving, weird perspective on that song.
Yeah, I could not agree more. Lens is very slept on.
Cigarettes, Forrest Gump, you run my mind, boy.
feel like sonically Forrest Gump kind of paved the way for what was to come on Blonde. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely see some similarities in like the sonic palette
Yeah.
with Forrest Gump to what Blonde became. But when Forrest Gump was first out, I just remember it being like narratively interesting because
Yeah.
Frank Ocean had just come out and this was the most explicitly about a boy song that there was,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? I like attached to it for that reason, but then I also thought it was like the catchiest on the album. Like there were
Yeah.
songs I liked more on Channel Orange, but it was the catchiest.
That all being said, though, I don't know. Like, I think I'd be lying to myself if I said Forrest Gump was a better song than Lens.
You know what? I think this is gonna be our first upsetting pick to people. I'm gonna go with Lens as well.
Clap your Glocks at us down in the comments section.
What's up? What's up, Grant?
He's doing the thing where steam.
Forrest Gump is unbelievably better than Lens.
Okay. I mean, you said your piece. I guess in this country, you're allowed to say it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, but.
You haven't even seen the movie. Last one on this side, we've got Godspeed versus Hicks.
Okay, an interesting matchup here.
Yeah.
Wishing you Godspeed, glory. There
Take him to church, Frank.
That song does so much more than I remember it doing, too.
Yeah.
I like when I was re-listening for this bracket and I was like, oh man, I forgot about this whole like end part that's
Yeah.
like crazy.
what you give, my words can't hold.
This one is not my favorite on Endless.
It's close for me.
The wailing delivery and like the balladry, not really like my style of song. I like it, but it's just like doesn't stand anywhere near Godspeed for me.
For me, it's Higgs. Godspeed's very low on Blonde for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Even like the beginning of Godspeed?
I mean, it's great. There's not a miss on Blonde, in my opinion, but I'd rather listen to Higgs.
I will always love you.
Oh, shit. When you sing it like
How
that.
I do. Wow. So this one's gonna go to Grant. Higgs versus Godspeed.
And I'm taking Higgs. My favorite on Endless.
What? Higgs beats Godspeed?
Oh yeah.
This is a crazy one.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys are ready for the onslaught.
Yeah. I got plenty of ammo.
I'm letting you guys know that like I had Godspeed going far in this bracket. If it were just me, I'm letting you know that right now. But hey, I'm outnumbered. And you know what? I'll be frank. The rising ocean levels are a bit concerning. Global warming is a mountain, and I think we ought to climb it. Other side of the bracket, we got Chanel versus Sierra Leone. Kind of an easy one.
Yeah.
Steam both sides of the 12, steam both sides of the L. Free smoke rings.
That's one of those tracks that I feel like I shouldn't be able to listen to every
Yeah.
day.
Oh my gosh. Even just the clever hook, just see on both sides like Chanel.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Just that, like if a rapper came up with that, you would be like, whew. And it is his most successful single outside of albums ever.
Knew what I know.
Beautiful song as well. Awesome strings, a lot going on. I like how the song's written, but it's not close.
Yeah, Sierra Leone is impressive structurally too. I feel like it's like one of the interesting songs on Channel Orange, but like pretty low on my list of songs on that album.
But yeah.
Like even songs that didn't make this bracket from Channel Orange, I like more than Sierra Leone.
Yeah, I like Monks better.
I like Pilot Jones better.
Yeah.
Chanel wins this.
Chanel wins.
Now we got Nikes versus Strawberry Swing.
These bitches want Nike.
Looking for a check.
Probably the quintessential song off Blonde.
I'm daydreaming on a strawberry swing.
Love this song, but it has such like an early feeling to it.
Well, it's just him singing over a Coldplay song.
Yeah.
I understand the appeal of this song as like separate from Frank.
Yeah.
But when I contextualize it with Frank, it comes off so like early cornball to me that
That's
I
what I'm
can't
saying.
really take it seriously, you know?
And especially against Nikes, it doesn't stand a chance here.
Next, we got Ivy versus Bad Religion. This is a tough matchup.
It's not for me.
I thought that I was dreaming when you said you loved me.
Thought of nothing new, I could hate you now. Probably my favorite guitar performance on any Frank Ocean song ever.
Yeah.
The tone of that guitar,
It's like warm cheese. It's like a warm brie.
it's warm cheese to you?
Yeah, it's like a warm brie.
Oh, is that like fondue?
No, brie's a soft cheese that you warm up.
Oh, really?
And it's stinky.
So you compare the guitar tone of Ivy by Frank Ocean to a stinky warm cheese?
It's lip smacking good.
It's a bad religion.
a beautiful story in
Yeah.
that song. Very cinematic. Like I can see it as a movie scene,
Yeah.
you know, like the late night therapy session in the taxi cab sort of scenario.
It even sounds theatrical, but it's Ivy for me very easily.
Yeah, me too. Which is, I know, I can see Grant grimacing behind the camera. I know there's a lot of people out there love Bad Religion. For me, Ivy is like right up my alley and was the first song on Blonde that I listened to and was like obsessed with. Like
Yeah.
it was the one where I was like, whoa, Frank did a song like this, you know?
Yeah.
Now we got In My Room versus Pyramids.
This one's easy for me.
This one was easy for me until I started listening to the songs for this bracket.
Make me violent. My room,
That song is so good. I did not fall in love with it the way everybody else did when it first came out, because that was like one of his best received singles.
Yeah, for sure.
But now I've fallen in love with it in listening to this
Yeah.
for the bracket.
Sound like a Monte Booker beat.
Looking at the pyramids and pimping in my convo. Bubbles in my
Let it be some jazz playing.
This one's Pyramids for me pretty easily. I mean, I like In My Room. It just feels out of place for whatever. It's cool. It's a great song idea, but it just stands alone, like truly for me. And Pyramids is like, it's fucking Pyramids.
It is Pyramids for me. I think Pyramids is better than In My Room, but it's way closer than I ever expected it to be.
No, I agree. And listen, I've been to Cairo and those things are fire. There's nothing mid about them.
All right, next we got Solo versus Rushes.
It's hell on earth and the city's on fire. In hell, that
What a song. It feels like he's teaching me something about my childhood that I didn't even know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like I'm learning shit about myself when I hear this song. It's remarkable.
keep pushing on and never let it stop. How it happens to be, now it happens.
Say pushing P in that?
I don't think so.
Frank said pushing P first?
In 2016.
What? Solo, easy as shit, really,
Yeah.
but Rush is a cool song.
Oh, and now we got Super Rich Kids versus Knights.
This is like a Final Four matchup for me.
Too many bottles of this wine we can't pronounce. Too many bowls of that.
Start my day up on the roof.
Daddy's Jaggy used the shit for batting practice.
Amazing Earl verse. I mean, Super Rich Kids has a lot going on in it, and I see why people really love it.
Earl's verse is very short though, and the song has not aged that well for me. I remember loving it.
Yeah.
But just like of all the Channel Orange songs, it's just like, it's okay for me.
Every night fucks every day up. Every day patches the night up. On God, you should match it.
The KO, 1998, the
Acura.
I mean, shout out Acura.
Yeah,
We
that's
can take
true.
the-
That's true.
We
yeah.
can take this time to just be like, damn, Acura's been making good cars for a long time. And I mean, invented sicko mode too. The sicko mode moment in Nights is amazing.
I was gonna say, Knights deserves 2 clips because
Yeah.
you have the first part and the second part. I was actually curious which one Grant was gonna pick. Knights is like incredible. Such a good song. That one felt like cheap to like when Blonde first came out because the things that defined Blonde were the stripped back songs
Yeah.
that it was like people were like, wait a minute, this isn't like Channel Orange. And then Knights was like the hitter right off the bat. Everybody was like, at least he's got Knights on there.
Yeah.
If you didn't like Blonde, you liked Knights.
Yeah. It's a kind of a close call here for me, but I think it is Nights.
It's Knights for me easily. Now we've got Provider versus Siegfried. I think this one will surprise people. My
Yeah.
opinion on this.
How they feel, keep your ears split for me. Can't show my face if you spit for.
My favorite single that Frank has ever dropped.
It's right up there for me too.
Provider with what? A little love and compassion? Provider with what? Companionship till the very end? Provider with what? A helping hand and an ear to listen? Provider with what? Pure MDMA for a birthday party?
Rather live outside. Rather go to jail.
Great song.
Yeah.
Love it. Beautiful atmosphere.
Yep.
It's Provider for me.
Yep. You said it, buddy.
Tell you what, I got a couple friends who are Siegfried.
I'm actually Siegfried. I quit.
And I'm Siegfried. I won a lifetime supply of Marlboros in a radio contest.
A radio contest.
Yep. It was who could throw a radio the farthest.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was a radio contest. We had to take a radio, throw it as far as you can, and I threw it the furthest.
You threw it the furthest.
Yeah.
I find that so hard to believe.
My competition was a bunch of 15-year-olds.
Oh, what? What? You know what? Never mind. Let's go on to the next matchup.
It was at the county fair.
What the fuck, man?
It was fun, man. I don't know. I'll tell you what. Listen, you can call me old all you want, but you can't have a Spotify throwing contest.
Yeah, I guess.
Can't win a lifetime supply of vape juice. from a Spotify throwing contest.
This isn't even like an archetype of challenges.
Hey, call me old-fashioned. You can't have an Apple Music throwing. I guess you could have an apple throwing contest. Yeah.
What the hell,
You
dude?
could apple throwing contest. That's a good idea.
Let's finish this side of the bracket. You are insane.
Whatever, man. Do you want a cig?
Sure.
I have a lot of cigarettes.
I heard.
UNITY versus Sweet Life.
UNITY. Shout out Queen Latifah.
Both nuts weigh 2 pounds, all on your bitch like futons. My crew saved your crew like niggas came through.
My second favorite on Endless.
Yeah, this is a hard ass song.
And I like the clip that Grant picked.
My balls weigh 2 pounds.
Both nuts weigh 2 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
So
4 pound.
A 4-pounder sack.
That's a 4 pound scrotum we're talking about.
Yeah, that's fucking heavy.
It's a lot of baggage to carry for one man. Let's hear Sweet Life, featuring Zach and Cody. Nah, I don't know.
No, it's not.
You've had a landscaper and a housekeeper since you were born.
Probably my favorite off Channel Orange.
I think mine too.
Yeah.
It's like that and Pyramids are fighting for the battle of Channel Orange.
They're almost fucking.
Easy.
What? I'm just saying those songs are so good. And like, I can't decide between the two.
So they're fucking?
I'm sorry.
I don't know what even you're sorry for. I'm just confused.
I'm sorry I said it like that and it offended you.
It didn't offend me.
It's like they're fucking. They're not
Alright.
fighting for top position. They're fucking.
All right. This is a fuck contest? I love contests.
You threw a radio. I can't have a fuck contest for my favorite song on Channel Orange. You're out here chucking radios around at the county fair for cigarettes. For
I wasn't
what?
chucking them around. I was chucking them forward. Very far, mind
All right.
you. You would too for cigarettes. I'm sorry.
It's Sweet Life.
Yeah, it's Sweet Life for me too, but I'm sorry about how I acted.
And I'm sorry I said the songs were fucking.
It's all right.
All right.
All right, round 2. We got self-control versus biking. Oh shit, I honestly don't know. I'm going self-control. Here's why. Biking is fun. Self-control is like good.
I mean, without getting like terribly emotional, it is really hard. But like on the surface, we got a song about riding bikes and another song about losing your self-control because you're like so in love with someone. I'm gonna take the more serious one here.
I have to speak my piece about 2 things on biking before it
Please.
leaves the bracket. Wristwatch got a Russian face like an oligarch. Love that. I think it's hilarious.
Thanks, Jay.
And secondly, Rosemary. Brand new brakes.
Thank you, T.
Thank you, Tyler. No, just that flow is
Yeah.
so cool. It gets stuck in my head so much.
It's an awesome song. And a song you can play at a party. And obviously, if you play self-control at a party, you're a nut job.
Yeah, that's true.
But I love self-control more, so.
Now we got Crack Rock versus Novocaine.
Yeah, we're probably gonna. Yeah, I'm going Novocaine. That was a tough call for me. I really love Crack Rock, but Novocaine's a little more enjoyable.
I think I'm gonna go Novocaine as well, but it's very close, even though I didn't root for Crack Rock out of the first round.
Sure.
Nostalgia's got a hold on me. I guess that's why they call it Nostalgia Ultra. It's got that ultra grip.
Right.
It's got a gorilla grip on me. Novocaine, baby, I want you. Now we got Thinking About You versus White Ferrari.
I hope I piss someone off here. It's White Ferrari for me.
Yeah, I think it's White Ferrari for me as well. On a day-to-day, I might rather listen to Thinking About You.
Sure.
Just because it's like a more palatable everyday song. But White Ferrari is like just beautiful.
Yeah, it's like a filet mignon. I don't want it every day, but when I get it, I go crazy. One thing I'll say about Thinking About You before it's gone, I just want to remind everyone, you remember the potato flew around my room?
Oh yeah, there was a little meme about that, huh?
That was so fun.
A potato flew around my room before you came.
And people would tie potatoes to their ceiling fans.
Yeah, this was on Vine, right? It was
Yeah.
like a Vine thing.
It's kind of like a TikTok meme moment for a song that really didn't, like, it's not a funny song. There's nothing funny about it. It was just like a
Yeah.
little misheard lyric that everyone ran with. And I thought that was cool.
I just wish people would stop having fun. Just stop joking around about music. There's nothing funny about it. It's like Fight Club. It's not funny.
Good job, Riley.
Thank you. And lastly, on this side, we've got Lens versus Higgs.
Higgs had its moment. It got its upset win, but now it's getting blown out.
Yeah, Lens wins easily for me here. But I never wanted Higgs to be here in the first place. I cannot tell a lie. I'm like George Washington in that way. Was he the one that was honest, or did he cut down a tree? Who cut down a... Wait, no, he had the kite.
What the fuck?
He had a
are you
key kite. He had a kite with a key. Oh no, that was Albert Einstein.
You have like a terrible understanding of like what happened in the past.
Wait, is he the one who died in a bathtub?
Do you want to like learn history all over again?
Ugh, no, so boring.
Okay, well then just don't try and piece it together in your head because it's bad for the camera. People don't want to see a full-grown man not know who cut down a tree.
Oh, wait, nope. He invented the light bulb. Next, we've got Chanel versus Nikes.
Battle of the brands. Child labor should not be used to mass produce sneakers.
Fuck you, Phil Knight. That's the name of the CEO of Nike.
See, how do you know that and you don't know who invented the fucking light bulb?
Wait, he invented the light bulb?
Jesus! I'm going Nikes here. It is very close. I love both these songs, and if you asked me on a different day, I might tell you a different answer, but today, right now, right here, right in this little vicinity, I'm going Nikes.
Yeah, to me, it's not even that close. It's like 108 to 91. That's final score.
Yeah, and they kind of got close at the end.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
they made a little run. They had to put the starters back in.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Nikes for me.
Okay. No, we're not gonna kiss. Quit asking.
We might.
No.
Dude, it's a will they or won't they moment. Our gain's a little high. Oh. Sorry. I was just trying to.
Yeah, me
I was
too.
trying to change the mic thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Next, we got Ivy versus Pyramids. Hey, listen, they're gonna want to sue me after this one.
Say it.
It's Ivy for me.
It is for me too. I'm so blonde heavy, my pants are falling off. In this matchup specifically, Pyramids is just like a little noisy. And Ivy is just like that stripped back, everything I love about blonde. It's raw, it's a raw dog type of song.
Right, yeah.
You know?
I feel like that's a big upset win for
I think so
Ivy.
too.
Like, I think people would be expecting Pyramids to go further than Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we've got Solo versus Knights. This is like my top two on blonde, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna get really hard when it gets down to blonde versus blonde. Blonde on blonde, great Bob Dylan album.
That's true.
I mean, a really good one. A lot of people sleep on it,
Yeah.
but it's got some really memorable tracks. And I'm going Solo.
I don't know. Because like my rationale for a second is like that Knights is like two great songs and Solo is just one.
Sure.
But then I'm like, Solo is just such an expedition.
Yes.
And such like I'm still like blown away by Solo.
Yeah, me too.
You know what? I'm going to go with what I'd rather listen to in the moment. So I'm going to go with Knights.
Okay.
And let Grant decide.
I'm going Solo.
Solo. Okay.
He's flying solo.
I'm cool with it either way. These are two of my favorite Frank songs of all time. So, all right, now we've got Provider versus Sweet Life. Oh, this is actually hard.
Yeah, Provider, like you said, might be the best single, but Sweet Life easily wins here.
Not for me. Sweet Life is incredible. I love it so much, but I don't know. Provider is just like, it's one of my go-to Frank Ocean songs. Like I feel like it is top 4 Frank Ocean for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Provider.
I'm going Sweet Life.
Yeah,
Okay.
I figured he was gonna go Sweet Life, but Provider with what? A lawyer for her upcoming court case for her DUI? I know a guy. Elite 8 is set. Let's run through them real quick, okay? Self-Control, Novocaine, White Ferrari, Lens, Nikes, Ivy, Solo, and Sweet Life. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very blonde heavy like I expected, but this is not the Elite 8 that I expected at all.
No.
Self-Control versus Novocaine.
I mean, come on.
What?
It's self-control. Novocaine's run ends here. Your nostalgia, little acid trip, whatever you're on, the past. It's self-control.
Yeah, it's self-control for me. I thought we were gonna lose our self-control there for a second and start making out on set, you and me.
No, see, it's not a he.
It's tough to hold back.
It's not a will they, won't they thing. It's just not gonna happen.
Sometimes I look at you and I think, well, we could.
I have wretched scurvy in my mouth, and you know that because I was at sea for 12 months.
What is scurvy? Ugh.
No.
Okay, sorry. White Ferrari versus Lens.
Blonde. Lens is great. We've said our bit about it. White Ferrari's so fucking good.
Yeah, it's White Ferrari pretty handily in this
Yeah.
matchup. All right, now we got Nikes versus Ivy.
Nikes has that quality, that squeaky voice. It brings us into the album. It's not a better song than Ivy, though.
Nah, it's not.
It kind of exists on that novelty. Not to say that it's like a bad song. The atmosphere is awesome. Ivy's just better. It's heavier. It's denser.
Like it feels like it's a decorated plate of food, you know? It's got meat, it's got potatoes, it's got vegetables, it's got garnishes, everything seasoned to perfection.
Whipped cream.
And Nikes these are shoes.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do, eat shoes?
No.
No.
Unless they're Crocs.
And now we got Solo versus Sweet Life.
It's Solo!
Well, yeah, it's Solo.
Oh my God, we are just wretched little beasts, aren't we?
Yeah, Solo moves on. It is a Final Four comprised completely of Blonde songs.
Yep, we've pissed people off, we've disappointed the crowd.
Blonde was my favorite album of the last decade, so it only makes sense that this is how it ends up, but wow. All right, now we got Self-Control versus White Ferrari.
White Ferrari for me.
Yeah, White Ferrari for me.
And yeah, it's mostly because Leonardo DiCaprio drove one in The Wolf of Wall Street, but it's still a great song.
This feel like a Quaalude. That's in a different song, but there's Quaaludes in that movie, so. Yeah, it's White Ferrari for me.
It's White Fifi.
Let's see who it goes up against. We've got Ivy versus Solo. This is a tough matchup for me.
It's very, very hard, but it is Solo.
It's Solo for me as well.
This is probably the most we've agreed in any bracket.
Once it gets down to the nitty gritty here, I feel like we're going to agree. That doesn't happen in the other brackets because there's songs from so many different places. Once it gets to Blonde, I feel like we have a pretty similar opinion.
I think so. Well, apparently so.
Yeah. And now it's Solo versus White Ferrari. I know what I'm gonna pick.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be on opposite sides here too.
Well, we have to draw this out a little bit to let the chat let us know what wins just White Ferrari versus Solo. Right now, that's what you guys are voting on. We're about to crown a winner of our Frank Ocean bracket.
This is me playing a dramatic cello. Bum bum. Bum bum.
Bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Du, 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 dun, dun, du, 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 dun, dun, du, 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 dun, dun, dun. MGM lion, more like the MCM lion. I've got a huge crush on that big beast.
That's bestiality is pretty much.
God, that lion is hot.
Yeah, no. Nope. He doesn't mean it, guys. He doesn't.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to fuck that creature.
Nope. He's just playing around again. He's doing something. He's doing something he thinks is funny. His Man Crush Monday is not a lion.
His big hot cat body.
He's just playing around. I can't emphasize that enough. He's just messing around.
My pick to win is Solo because of the acrobatic melody, the atmosphere it creates. Love that song. White Ferrari is great. It's a tearjerker, but I think Solo is possibly his best written song of all time.
And that was put very eloquently. It was beautiful what you had to say. And I'm going White Ferrari for and Leonardo DiCaprio.
DJ Grant, who wins our Frank Ocean bracket?
I'm taking White Ferrari.
Oh, Grant picks White Ferrari. All right. There you have it. White Ferrari wins the HIVEMIND Frank Ocean bracket. Let us know your favorite Frank Ocean song down in the comments. Also, let us know what bracket we should do next. Other than that, make sure you like the video, subscribe, all the stuff I said at the beginning. And Graydon, would you like to leave these wonderful people with some advice to live their lives by?
Freedom is not discovered in desire, but yet when desire is freed.
All right, this has been HIVEMIND TV. We love you, appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one. Come and drink pee for once. Come and drink pee for once. You don't ever drink my pee. You don't ever drink my pee. There are no rules to comedy, remember that.
I mean, there's got to be some.
No.
Okay.
There's no rules, and if there are, I'll break them. If there's a rule book of comedy, I'd rip it to shreds. If I could physically. I don't know how big the book is, but I would try to rip it. Maybe I'd go page by page. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ripping a book, I mean.
It's tough.
Yeah, I'm not that,
No. I mean, you're strong.
I'm not built like that.
Yeah, no.
You know, nobody is.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how thick the rule book is for comedy. It could just be like 2 rules, in which case I have an easy time ripping a book like that apart.
Yeah. What pages you cutting yourself off at? 30?
I could rip a 60-pager, like The Giver, maybe. Paperback, obviously.
And the 5th and final rule is the reason I drink is my nagging ex-wife.
Okay.